Hello everybody, my name is Scatter. Welcome back to Divine Journey 2. You may notice right off the bat something missing. You may notice that this squeezer is turned and the missing fermenter is over here. And you may have already guessed what the plan is here, but as I said, it's a big one. We're going to put our refinery right in the middle of these two. So here comes the plant oil and here comes the ethanol, and they're going to be used in the refinery together to make biodiesel, which is very, very exciting. And I'm going to have it facing this way. So then maybe the diesel generator is going to go a little bit underground maybe, because like right out here is the totemic area. And I mean, I could just move that around, move it somewhere else, but I mean, I don't know. That seems like a lot, but we'll see. Anyway, gonna need that. But yeah, for now, we'll see how it goes. Play it by ear a little bit. But what I do know is that this is gonna get set up, and it's gonna be really, really good. And I think I've planned it out. I think it's gonna be good. The only other thing I need is a little bit of iron sheet metal to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And that should be the quest done for the refinery as well. There we go. And then these basically just go on top of here. And then the redstone block, and I think that should be it. There we go. Okay, so the diesel comes out of there. We go input there, and I really, really, really hope that it doesn't care which side, or at least if it does care which side, that it's on the right ones. But I guess worst case scenario, I just switch around the squeezer and the fermenter, and that's totally fine. The other thing I am going to need, and I prepared for this because I wasn't sure, is I need a couple more fluid pipes. Now I don't know if these are the best pipes to use, but I do have them, and I mean I only need one. Right, so there we go, and there we go. Now both of these machines are empty since I did pick them both up, but you know, everything is here in the tank, so that's fine. But also right now this isn't getting powered, and so I figured with the diesel generator incoming, it would be a great time to move into MV power. And I even looked at just going straight to HV power, because I mean it doesn't seem that much more insane, right? Like the coils are here, you know, this is electrum, which is gold and silver, which is fine. HV, it's steel and aluminum. Maybe I wait to move into HV power until I have the excavator set up, because it does seem like more precious resources go into HV power. But I'm not going to force anything, but I am going to force MB power, if you want to call it that. I don't really think it's forcing too much. You know, we have a lot of machines here. We're only going to get more. So the MB power, it conducts 4 times as much RF per tick as LV, and the capacitors store more as well. So I think it's a very good use of resources right now. And I think I have sticks over here, so I can just go ahead and make some of this wire. So let me just start off with 1, because I know that's what the quest wants, and then 2 of the connectors, iron, steel, terracotta. Probably also over here. Nope. Oh, I have it on me. Didn't see it. MV wire connectors. So I need a lot more of those, but I'll hold off for now. Up, and grade. Good. Yeah, so you get a couple more for just completing the quest there. I don't know if I'm going to bother insulating it, because it does take some creosote to insulate it, which I have plenty of creosote, but you know, I know it's going to be useful for some other stuff. So maybe not, but the MB capacitor holds 1,000,000 RF, and then this holds 100,000, which I don't know if IF, I think it's just 1-to-1, but I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. It'll be fine, but it does hold more, which is good. And I don't know if you can pick this up with this. No, just mine it up. Yeah, I'm not pressed about losing the power that's in there currently, but I do need it to build into this. So I need silver plates, a couple blocks of lead. So the 2 silver plates I have, 2 blocks of lead. And I should have lead. I don't think it's in this storage system though. Oh, maybe I don't. Have I really never made lead ingots? I have the lead. I've really never made lead ingots. Okay, well that's fine. I also just need a block of redstone. Let me put some of this stuff away that I'm not really going to need. I can do that too. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I could have sworn I had lead. That's tin. I mean, I guess not. It would be definitely here somewhere. But anyway, redstone in a compressing drawer might be good too. It just seems a little bit unnecessary when it's something that doesn't have like 3 levels of compression, right? I'll go ahead and make 7 of those. I can always just make them back into the other thing. But yeah, MV capacitor. Oh, I clicked on HV before. That's my bad. Okay, so I don't need lead. Well, I guess I'm going to get some lead anyway. But so yeah, all I need is 2 electrum plates and some treated wood. I have 1 piece of treated wood. Okay, sure. And I don't think I have treated wood in this system. I thought I did, but I actually do not. But I did think I had some more. But as evidence shows, I do not. So I'll just have to go grab this creosote and just make a whole bunch. I have a lot of dark oak wood, so I can just make it out of that. 32, perfect. Don't actually know how many buckets are in here, but it's probably just enough, kind of. And throw that back in there. And I think this is a good time to just... No reason not to go ahead and do that. There we go. We're still making steel. Always need more steel. Okay, so the treated wood and then just the electrum plates, which I have a couple of there. And there's the MV capacitor. So, oh. There we go. So I can go throw this down, and this should be getting power stick. It saved, actually, the power from the LV capacitor that it was built from, which is actually incredible. I never would have expected that. Yeah, I took down the windmill because... I mean, I needed to, if I needed to like redo all this with MV connectors, like what am I going to do? Right. Like, you know, as long as I'm taking them all up anyway, I'm going to make it a little bit more sensible. So that can just go up here a little bit. It doesn't need to be as high as it is. It doesn't get you any more power. I could have sworn it used to. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But anyway, that'll just be a couple of connectors. And then that'll have to be a connector there as well. And let me just build up a little bit and put the windmill up. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to have to make another kinetic dynamo because when I... oh, look at all those... Oh, wait, is this it? No, that's a slime ball. When I took down the windmill, the kinetic dynamo kind of fell. It fell, and I didn't see where it fell. And I also died on the way down, as you can see there. So, yeah, I mean, unless it's somewhere around here, I think it may have despawned. I don't know how long it takes ground items to despawn in this mod pack, but if it is what I believe is the default 5 minutes, it's definitely gone by now. I totally forgot that I didn't pick it up. I'm just having a quick look around for it, but I think hope is lost. But it's fine. The kinetic dynamo, it's pretty cheap to make, especially for us at this point, so it's fine. It's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. All right, so the windmill is back up. And I've gone ahead and replaced all of the relays and connectors with MV. Now, if you're going to say it's not necessary to have the windmill and the water wheel run off of MV because they're very, you know, lightweight, that may be true. But I feel like once we get some more generators, we're going to want to, you know, we're going to be overloading LV. And in order to, you know, step down, we need a transformer. And rather than screw with all that, I would rather just do everything MV. It's not that resource intensive. Let's just make this final connection. And now everything should be running off of MV power, which is super exciting. This is full. The only connection this has ever had is to MV, so we know it's working. So that's fantastic. Now, the next order of business, I guess, would be... Okay, well, maybe I should make that insulated, but, you know, I think I'm going to be back here rarely enough that I don't think it's super necessary. I said with the LV I was going to do it, but for this I was like, kind of, nah. Might as well just not do that. So that should be draining. I can't quite tell, but I think it is. It is not. Will it drain into the other side? Will it drain into the other side? Because if so, I need to switch these machines around. Okay, still no. But okay, I didn't mean to do that. That hurts a lot more than the other thing. Maybe on top? Maybe it just doesn't quite work like that. Well, how about if I just make new stuff here? So this is the squeezer, so let's take some seeds. Is this actually going to leave through the fluid pipe? Yes? Yes. Okay. So I just need to find out how to get stuff to drain from this to this. And then, so for the ethanol, let's grab some wheat, which I may have crushed it all up already. Well, tell you what. Let's just do it this way. Okay. Maybe I will need to insulate a couple select ones of these. But for now, that works. Just get some wheat. And over here. And all this, I'm going to have to automate at some point a little bit better than I currently am. So there we go. So now we're getting plant oil, ethanol, and biodiesel. So there we go. That's momentous for sure. And let's just pull some of that out into a bucket to get the quest done. Feels good. Too few fuel. Yeah. I really thought I was going to be able to say it that time. Okay. So that's pretty big. That's pretty big. The next thing I need is the diesel generator, right? And unfortunately, the diesel generator takes so many resources, mostly steel in the form of these heavy engineering blocks. But I should... I mean, I do have a lot of these plates. That's going to take care of most of it. And then I should have some more out here as well. 18, yeah. So this should be fine. Let's go ahead and throw another one of those in there. Hello? Just don't die to the skeleton, man, please. Okay, so that's an ethanol tank. I should remember that I have that. Priority right now is going to be to heal maybe, and maybe insulate some of those. Maybe insulate some of those would be good. Okay. Well, so right now I need to think about how to, first of all, where to build the diesel generator. Also, how to get all the required materials, because I need 10 more of these heavy engineering blocks, right? So it's going to be 40 steel ingots, which I almost have, and I'm going to be making more, so that's fine. 20 components, which is going to be 40 plates. Oh, no. Wait, no way. That's so many. So each one of these takes 2, so 20, and each one of these takes 2, so 40. That's so many steel plates. Oh, no. Oh, that's rough. And I know I don't have any more of those anywhere, do I? They would be in there if they were anywhere. Man, that's rough stuff. Okay, well, I guess then I can just make, what's that, 17 plates. Got some copper in there, but no steel. Well, that's going to be a lot. And then 40 ingots on top of that. 40 ingots on top of that. Man, I mean, they're not playing around. Diesel generator, obviously, meant to be pretty, I don't know about late game, but man. Okay, well, what I can just do with this is, instead of having these hooked up to the pipes, I can just put them straight in there and they can do that kind of thing. And then I can just kind of get the tanks back. I would like for you to stay up there until you empty. It's kind of annoying that it works that way, but whatever. Not a big deal. Not really any kind of deal at all. and I have to walk around because these aren't insulated, and I'm seeing the benefit more and more. And then let's throw some more plant oil in, and then you'll run through those. It's keeping up with power, which is good. I was worried about that with the squeezer and the other thing. You are filling up pretty fast with the biodiesel, but that's good. If anything, that just means that's more of a backlog for actually producing power. And on that note, for now, I'm going to stick one of these out in front to collect some as a bit of a buffer. And then I wonder if you can use this. This calls itself a portable tank as well, so I wonder if it kind of works in the same way where you can use it like maybe in the crafting table and stick it in here. But I mean, ethanol is the least of our problems right now. Some kind of automatable? I don't know, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Farming to get wheat and seeds. I think wheat and seeds, I mean, those, it works, right? Seeds for the squeezer, wheat for the fermenter. So I think maybe just a huge wheat farm would be best. And then I know I have the auto harvesting from roots. I don't know about collecting because that'll just drop it on the ground, right? But on that note, I have heard about a mod that's in this called mob grinding utilities, and maybe that has something like, yeah, vacuums up items and XP orbs in a 7x7x7 area. So based on the mod, it's meant to be used for mob farms, of course, but you could use it for other things. And I'm wondering now how expensive it is. So vacuum hopper maybe also just accomplishes the same thing. So maybe vacuum hopper would be all we need for that. So everything here is obtainable except for maybe open ingots. Alloy kiln, we can probably actually make pretty soon. Demon Lord ingot is fine. Lunar reactive dust is the only thing. We got to get into extra utilities too. We got to get into Osglow lapis. That must be a... Yeah, this is mechanism, right? Osglow glasses. Kind of far into mechanism. Yeah, refined glowstone, refined obsidian. Yeah, so I don't know. Vacuum hopper, not gonna be really doable right now, unfortunately. Well, if anybody knows of an accessible way to suck up items from the ground, let's just see. Vacuum anything. I see the vacuum hopper. Vacuumulator from thermal expansion is definitely not accessible right now. It's so much stuff far down the line. Vacuum chest. I know Thaumcraft has a hungry chest, but Thaumcraft is really far down the line. Like, everything here is easy enough to make, but actually doing the research in Thaumcraft is the hard part here. Actually, wait, isn't... I mean, I know it's like a really late quest line, but could we just brute force it? Probably not. Recipe shown may be incorrect. Oh, not in JEI, though. Okay. Well, I mean... Yeah, it's tough. I mean, like, I could just put a bunch of regular hoppers underneath it. That's all... Well, no, because they grow on soil. Are uppers a thing in this? No. I think those are just like upside down hoppers. Maybe they are under a different name. But, just kind of been thinking about how to solve this problem while doing this. That does work, which is good. I'll just leave that in there for now. And it looks like we're full up on diesel anyway. Yeah, so I'll do my best to research this problem on my own. But yeah, if I don't come up with anything, I'm sure some industrious person will, maybe. I mean, I don't want to, completely rely on other people's, hard work for my stuff. But, if I just don't know, then I just don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna need 40 more ingots, 40 steel ingots to finish making these heavy blocks. But in the meantime, I did also want to point out something that I received recently. I got these while harvesting my roots crops out here for the spell stuff. I got a reliquary and a spirit bag, both from roots. So I don't know if these are just random drops or what, but I have no idea what's going to be inside. So nothing? I'm thinking nothing was inside of that one. Kind of disappointing. And the spirit bag, I got 6 feathers. Okay. Not the best use of time or resources or really any of that, but that's okay. That's totally okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm seeing now with how long this is taking, I mean, I'm just waiting around for the steel. I'm seeing the benefit to making an advanced blast furnace and putting the air injectors or the bellows or whatever they are on the sides. Could do that. I could just do that. Then I need to have them over here and connect them to power, but that's no big deal. Where would I even put that though? Could just put it here. That's fine. Well, is that a chunk border? No. Yeah, why don't I do that actually? Because I know I have the stuff on me. I have these and I have a hopper. 2 hoppers even. And then, well, if I'm going to want to put something on the side, that'll go there. And then this can go here. Okay, well, this might get in the way a little bit, but it should be fine. And then, oh. Okay, well, that's the last time I'm going to be climbing up there, I'm sure. So that's also fine. Yeah, there we go. And then I can put, what are they called again? A refinery blast furnace. They're called preheaters. So I can use 2, and then they both just need to be hooked up to the power, which is very conveniently right there. I will have to move this because because the power's that can just connect to that one. No, so it'll be fine. Preheater. So a bunch of iron and a couple of these external heaters, which is some steel. So I mean, in a way, it's an investment, right? Not liking this. And then I wish at this point that this wasn't insulated, because this is pretty much useless. Whereas if it wasn't, I could make it into the stuff I need right now. I would actually have enough. But I just need some more copper wire, which I did make enough of, thankfully. Where are my sticks? I must, oh yeah, because I just put everything back. The sticks must have been out. Okay, fine. Okay, so I should need 12 of these. Hello? And then around an iron ingot. Need 2. And then some osmium, some redstone, and some steel. The steel really does hurt, but gotta do it. I mean, I don't, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. I think this is a good investment. Did I really not grab the osmium? What did I grab? Steel? I mean, did I just get the steel and go back over? Because it was in my head as I was going over to it. I was like, I'm going to have to grab steel and osmium. And then I just forgot that quickly. So there's 2 of those. And then 14 iron sheet metals, which I can almost actually make. Okay, that's not quite as bad as I thought it might be. Do I have any iron plates? No. So I just need 4 more of those. Beta redstone furnace. Wait, did it want the preheater? Oh, it just wanted the external heater, and it wants me to hook that up to a furnace and do it that way, but nah. I don't think so. So I should just need 4 iron plates to make some more sheet metal. Right? That's right, right? Yep. These are extremely slow. I wouldn't mind making them faster somehow, but I don't know if there's a way. Like it's fine. Like it's very rare that I'm just like waiting around for them in that way, right? But anyway, there's that done. Just automatically can out. They don't. I have to put it like that. There we go. And then power on top, which I don't actually have any more MV connectors. I made exactly as many as I needed, and now I don't have any more. That's okay. That's kind of how it's supposed to work, more or less, I think. So that these are also steel and iron, but it's okay. It's okay. It'll pay off. It will pay off. And now I don't have any terracotta either. I went looking because there's supposed to be like biomes that are just terracotta, right? So you can just get as much terracotta as you want. I was completely unable to find that. And I didn't look for like ages, but I wasn't able to find any of it. So maybe they don't exist in this mod pack. Maybe I just got unlucky. But in any case, that should be our blast furnace. So I don't even have enough iron to do the efficient, you know, 10 at a time thing. Well, I do because there's some in here, but see if I even have a coke block ready to go. And I do. And just grab all this from here. So I'll probably still use that because there's not much of a reason not to. I could upgrade it with 27 iron plates into another one of these, which that would be like the most ideal, right? But, you know, maybe not as worth it. But let's just throw that in. And it's probably not going to be too much faster, but it's at least going to be faster. And then as long as I get the coke, then this is going to be enough steel to finish making the diesel generator, which I'm super looking forward to. I think it's going to be very cool. I think it's great to have more power. I'm running out of room in the slag container or the drawer. Yeah, you can kind of be efficient with it, right? Because the way the drawers work, the 2x2. The storage upgrades apply to the whole thing, right? So if you have stuff that you need to store more of, you can kind of put them all in the same drawer. And that does kind of ruin like any organization you might want to have, but there's really not much organization going on here anyway, so I may just do something like this. And now this is like way too much storage for this, but at least all the slag can go in. So maybe not the smartest thing. There's another one of those already. Yeah, and then over time, get some more of that. This is just shaping up. This is going pretty damn well, if you ask me. Look, I got 4 of them already, and I just need 40. But I think that's where I'm going to cut it off. I can get the diesel generator set up at the beginning of next episode. That'll give me time to like clear out some room for it, which obviously it does need. And I think I am going to put it underground, and then I can just run power underneath, all the way underneath there and into the capacitor. Maybe I'll even make some more capacitors for some storage, some like long-term power storage, and then we don't need to just rely on active power generation with a 1,000,000 RF backup. But maybe the 1,000,000 is plenty. It's going to be hard to tell before we get a bunch of machines up and running, but those decisions can be made in the future. But for now, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.